Hey guys, welcome back. Today I am working on week 7 in my 2023 Project Lauf album. I'm starting with my photos as usual, and I've got a whole bunch of printables this week. I'm using the Spring Dreams collection from Citrus Twist. I've got digital papers, I've got digital cards, I've got the digital cut apart elements, and I grabbed a few of my favorite bits and pieces to kind of coordinate along with them. So I've got a real hodgepodge of photos here today. There was a photo there in the middle that was of Cyclone Gabrielle from the Met Service. It was a very neon green photo, so I did convert that to black and white. I've got a couple of black and white photos and a few bits of color. But when I was picking out the cards, I kind of decided to just stick with these lovely warm tones. I've got pinks, oranges, yellows. They go perfectly with the photo of the last of my summer roses here. And this was kind of really confirmed when I started putting all these little cut apart pieces on. I'm just kind of going through all of them. I printed all of them this time rather than just picking out the few that I knew that I'd want to. I just printed all of them, and as I'm putting them down I was sort of thinking, oh, the teals and the greens, they just don't go. And so I decided then that I would kind of stick to, I'm going to call it monochromatic, it's not really, but this really warmed toned monochromatic kind of layout. So I'm sticking with those few colors. It's definitely not monochromatic, as in mono means one. I'm using more than one, so it's just a warm color scheme that I'm going with here. Now, a few of these little cut apart pieces, they're going to stand out really nicely on my photos. This particular one here, I really wanted to use, it says Sunshine and Flowers. It's a very spring themed kit, as you could guess from the name, Spring Dreams. We're late summer heading into autumn here, so they don't always work, but that Sunshine and Flowers one was perfect with my roses. But just because it's orange, it kind of fades into the brick background. So I did layer that one on top of the back of another one, just because then it gives me a little white border around it. It helps it stand out a little bit more. Now this particular card here was super cute. It says New Beginnings on it, which again, we're not in spring, but it was perfect for this photo because we'd gone away for a wedding. So I thought New Beginnings kind of summed that up nicely. I did just have to cover up a little bit of the heart at the bottom, and so I used one of the digitals, and then a few puffy stickers from the Cherish puffy sticker set. Look, I use a lot of different bits and pieces, including these, my favorite little pink foam alphas this week, so I'll leave links to everything that I used down in the description box. So like I said, I had converted this screenshot here of Cyclone Gabrielle. I'd converted it to black and white. I've just added it to one of the 3x4 cards, and then I'm going to use these pink alphas to kind of spell it out. We weren't really affected in any way by Cyclone Gabrielle, but it was a fairly major event here in New Zealand, so I just kind of want to document that this was actually going on this week, and this is kind of an easy way to do it. So I did plan all of these out on my ruler guide because I was, well, one, afraid that I didn't have enough ease, which I didn't, so I had to crack open a second pack. There's always a spare pack of these pink alphas here in my house, and I was worried that I wouldn't be able to fit Gabrielle on, but I do. I just am a bit careful about how I'm placing it. It does go right up against the edge, and I guess if these were puffy stickers it might be a little bit different because they might sort of bulk out that pocket a lot, but because they're foam alphas, they do kind of squish pretty flat, so when I'm squeezing that into the actual pocket of the page protector, it doesn't bulk it out too much. So this was what I meant. You can see here I'm adding tape onto the printed side of that printable. I'm just going to pop that up the top and trim the top off it so you can kind of hide that uneven edge that I have in there. And I'm going to add one teeny little puffy sticker. I was kind of running out of the kind of warmer colored ones at this point, so I'm being a little bit selective, but because I've picked kind of, I guess there's 4 colors or three colors in there, pink, peach, orange and yellow, so I really can use all of the warm tone stickers that are in there. Love this photo. This is me and Erin, who owns a Citrus Twist. We actually got to meet in person. Can't tell you how rare that is down here in New Zealand to meet my American friends. So we had an amazing dinner out. I had to pop in this little selfie that we got at the end of the night. That was the only photo I got at the end of the night because we spent most of the time talking. So I know that's totally terrible for a documenter, but honestly, I just had such a great time. I got the one photo at the end of the night. Again, that was kind of converted into black and white because it was very late at that point. It wasn't a fantastic photo, but I love how the warm tones of those embellishments kind of stand out on top of that photo. Now for my title card, this 4x6 card did actually have a sentiment on it. I knew I was going to use it either for a photo or for my title card, so I used the paintbrush tool in Photoshop and just painted over the top of the sentiment so it gave it more of a plain background so that I can do this very thing here, which is kind of stamp on top of it and not have that sentiment distract too much. I used the lunar numbers to stamp out a big 7 after I had put on the yellow label from my die cuts. It was a super long label, so I got to put both full dates on there. And then be honest, I did look through my stash to see if I had similar stickers to the pink alphas in black, and I do, but I have 0 E's left. I've got 3 packs of the black ones and no E's, so I went with some stamps instead. Last thing I've got to do is just type out my journaling. I ran it straight through my typewriter and called this layout all done. Hey, thanks for watching today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. If you want to keep watching, there are a couple videos on screen. Otherwise, I'll see you again really soon. Bye!